All right, let's settle a classic mystery. Why are mountaintops colder even though they're actually closer to the sun? I mean, it feels like if you climb higher, closer to that giant ball of fire in the sky, you'd get warmer, right? But nope, it's totally the opposite. And the reason is super interesting. So imagine Earth like a giant cozy sleeping bag. The lower you are, down by sea level, the thicker and fluffier the sleeping bag is. That's the air. Down here, the air is packed tight, molecules bumping into each other, sharing warmth. That's why it feels warmer. But climb a mountain, and you're basically crawling out of that sleeping bag. The air gets thinner, like your sleeping bag is now full of holes. The molecules are spread out and they don't bump into each other as much, so there's less sharing of heat. In science speak, the atmosphere's pressure drops as you go up, so the air can't hold on to heat as well. Now, about the sun. Even though you're a tiny bit closer to the sun on a mountain, like really tiny, just a few thousand meters out of 150 million kilometers, it makes zero difference. It's like moving a millimeter closer to a campfire that's a mile away. You're still basically the same distance from the heat source. But here's the real kicker. Most of the warmth we feel isn't direct heat from the sun. It's Earth itself, the ground and air absorbing sunlight and then warming us up. At higher altitudes, the air is thinner and can't trap that warmth as well. So the heat escapes and it feels chilly. Let's use another analogy. Think about a crowded party. Downstairs, everyone's dancing. The energy is high, it's hot, bodies are close. That's sea level. Upstairs, the party thins out. Fewer people, less dancing, not as much heat. That's your mountaintop. So mountains are colder not because they're farther from the action, but because they're above the thick heat-trapping crowd of air. And being closer to the sun? It's such a small difference. It's like moving one step closer to a giant spotlight at a concert. You won't even feel it. Next time you see snow-capped peaks, remember? It's not about distance to the sun, it's about how much sleeping bag air is around you to keep you warm. If you learned something new, hit that like button and stay curious.